What is wrong with my hair? Or is my hair itself wrong? We'll never know. Hey everyone, this is Sonal and you are watching Swagittarius after 2 whole weeks. Because the week after I uploaded my birthday vlog, I was traveling back home. Was I traveling that week? Yes, I was traveling back home. And the week after that, which was last week, I was not alive. So, yep, I am back from the dead. And I know that you're very happy to see me and that you went back and watched my previous videos just because you missed me. जिंदगी में इतना कॉन्फिडेंस तो होना ही चाहिए खुद पे. So today's video is about Jeonggye Gongtonggyeongji Guyok, which translated into English means House of Paper Joint Economic Area, or more famously known as Money Heist Korea Joint Economic Area. Before I walk into that, if you are visiting my channel for the first time or you are watching this video about Money Heist Korea for the first time and you were impressed by my skills of speaking the Korean language very fluently, then subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You shouldn't be told to do things like that because you're smart enough to do that on your own. So subscribe. Now, those of you who frequently visit my channel must be aware of the fact that I made another video of Money Heist Korea when season 1 was released, part 1 of season 1 rather. And if you haven't watched it for whatever reason, the link is below. Go check that out first, then come back here, or you can watch this first, whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, coming back, part 2 of season 1 is out now, which apparently has become Netflix's very favorite trend to do, or format to do, to release seasons in bits and pieces. But anyway, part 2 of season 1 is out and we are going to talk about it. For people who are watching this video, to reiterate or to let you know, I haven't watched La Casa de Papel, the original one, because people ruined it for me. I will watch it someday, but I have watched the Korean version. And before you lodge into, oh, it's a copy of the Spanish version, it's a remake, so a lot of things are going to be pretty much the same. The only difference here is that they have brought in the Korean culture and the political scenes from North and South Korea, and they use the plot to revolve around it. So yes, that's my disclaimer. And now we'll delve deeper into part 2 of season 1. I'll be very honest, I was looking forward to part 2 of season 1. I was very excited to watch part 2, but somehow I felt that part 1 was here, part 2 was like, it was ऐसा सांप के तरह ऐसा लहरा रहा था, and I felt kind of let down because part 1 was exciting. It really kept me hooked. I was also hooked throughout part 2, but it had that very special potential, part 1 that is, it had that very special potential and I was literally at the edge of my seat. Part 2, it was good, but could have been way better. Like I mentioned, Money Heist Korea has the political and the social conditions of North and South Korea put into it. But when part 2 was released, it kind of felt as if they were deviating from the main purpose of the show, the political shit that happens between North and South Koreas. They kind of, they would touch it, then they would bounce back. So it kind of felt like they were almost there but not quite there in part 2. There were scenes related to that, I won't deny, but it kind of felt that something was missing. There were quite a few loopholes or questions that at least I personally had when watching part 2, and it kind of, like when you find loopholes or questions in series, sometimes they're good, but in most occasions they really keep you scratching your head, or there's that very annoying itch in your brain to know why is it the way it is. So I had a lot of questions. Probably they'll be answered in the next season, but why did you do this to me, part 2? Why? Way. But, and this is the big but, all puns intended. Anyway, shitty jokes aside, the show, that's the first season, or the 12th episode, which I'm hoping is the last episode of season 1. I don't know, I don't trust Netflix. Anyway, the 12th episode definitely ended on a very high note. It is keeping me waiting for the next season if they renew. So that way I was like, fine, jitna jhel liya, but at least there's something that's going to keep me hooked on for the next season. So that way, yes, it was good. Overall, if I were to compare part 1 and part 2, I would definitely settle for part 1. Part 2 was good, but it was not there. It was like, I am not calling you, but this is my ulta snake. Anyway, yeah, so I would definitely go for part 1. I of course watched the second part because I don't want to, I don't like leaving things hanging. So that's why I watched, and I don't regret watching it. It's just that it could have been as well made as part 1, and I honestly forgot where I left, where the part 1 had ended. I had to go back and watch at least the last episode of part 1. Overall, irrespective of whether or not you have watched the original Spanish version, I would still recommend you to go ahead and watch the Korean version, because there are some differences. I know the similarities are more, but the differences, no matter how subtle, make Money Heist Korea its own entity. So even if you feel that it's copied, which it's not, it's a remake, it has to have the same elements in it, I would ask you to watch it if you haven't already. Why? Because why not? You need something to watch when you're eating, so you might as well watch this. But please don't come up to me and tell me कि यार सोनल ये तो कॉपी है तो है देख लो. And that is today's episode. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, or at least you enjoyed watching my pretty face, which is basically hiding under a filter. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, do leave a like, comment, share it with people, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You are smart, you shouldn't be told what to do. If you are new to my channel, then hey, it's Sonal. I post videos every Sunday. The last couple of months it hasn't been every Sunday, but yeah, I post on Sundays. I post videos about movies, series, books, art, photography. I do some random shitty vlogs. So all in all, you are going to be very entertained by my channel and my sarcasm and my humor. If you have been a subscriber on my channel for a while now, or you just subscribed, thank you for staying subscribed. I would really appreciate if you could ask other people to subscribe as well. You can just share one of my videos with them, or you can share my channel's link with them. You know, be a good-hearted person. Help not a small person, but help this person do better things in life. Anyway, if you have content suggestions for me, you can leave them in the comment below, or any of the social media handles, channels mentioned in the description below. No one does that, but hope is something that I really cling on to. Oh, cling on. Anyway. Yep. If you have content ideas for me, do let me know. Will I be back next week? Who knows? You can just come back and check. And if I am alive, I am in a functioning state, physically or mentally, I will post something. But all 182 people who have been here on my channel, I really thank you. I don't express it enough, but yes, I'm very thankful to you. So come back next Sunday and check if I'm alive. Bye. Oh, I don't know why my buys are usually this sweet. Like in person I am like, but anyway, I will hopefully see you next week, and until then,